the starting 11 of Arsenal. And if at all you really watched the starting 11 for Arsenal that went ahead, obviously beat Newcastle, it's unchanged. It's unchanged. The manager has gone in for the same starting 11 that went ahead to obviously go ahead and obviously start into this particular game of football. And we're here to see to it that we really bring you the latest as far as Arsenal is really concerned. So Arsenal comes into this fixture when they are 2 goals down. And if Arsenal is to really go through, they should win by a margin of 3 goals or win by a margin of 2 goals and go to penalties and see how they're obviously going to be going on with this. And remember, after this game of football, Arsenal is going to Dubai for what we call a warm weather training in Dubai. So we wait to see what this game of football is obviously going to be ending like for the club of Arsenal. So let's get into the confirmed starting 11 for the club of Arsenal. We are having Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Magalhaes, Lewis Kelly, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Odegaard, Martinelli, Trossard, Kai Havertz. That is the starting 11 for the club of Arsenal. Then when we go to the starting 11 of Newcastle, they do have Dubravka in goal. However much the goalkeeper Nick Pope is back on the bench, they've chosen to go with Dubravka. And Trippier, Butman, Fabian Tonali, Gordon, Ishak, Hall, Murphy, Ban, and Bruno Guimaraes, who is the captain for the side of Newcastle. The bench has Pop, Wilson, Target, Kraft, Osula, Livramento, Willock, Longstaff, and obviously Millie, another excellent player who plays in the midfield. And if you're ever going to hate to see him play the game of football, you will really understand what exactly it really holds in here onto our beautiful channel of ours. So we obviously have, it's supposed to be Newcastle versus Arsenal, not Arsenal versus Arsenal. Now let's obviously get to Arsenal formation and how these players are going to be really lining up onto this beautiful pitch of St. James's Park. And guys, I think Arsenal has taken some years without winning a game of football here. You understand? So David Raya is in goal. Timber is being played as the right back. Left back is Lewis Kelly. Gabriel Magalhaes, left-sided centre-back. Saliba, right-sided centre-back. Thomas Partey, he is a central defensive midfielder alongside Declan Rice and Odegaard. Those 3 are being played into the midfield as you see them there. Then there is Martinelli, right forward, Trossard, left forward, and Kai Havertz, center forward for the club of Arsenal. Now, this is the same team that played against Man City and went ahead to obviously score 5. Arteta has brought back the same team, and he is very, 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 very optimistic that this team can obviously get him results. You understand? So we are here to wait and see whether everything will obviously happen as the manager thinks it to be. After that, let's go to Newcastle. Newcastle are having Dubravka in goal, system 5-4-1, meaning that he has gone in for 5 defenders with 3. So he has gone in for 5 defenders with 3 central defenders. Kylian Trippier, right back. Lewis Hall, left back. Fabian Schär, Botman, and Ban playing into the 3-man central defense. So he's like, let me do my defensive game because I cannot open up to Arsenal, as he knows to it that Arsenal is going to be coming into looking for a goal, and their most important attribute is for them to hit Arsenal on the break. After hitting Arsenal on the break, they'll obviously see to it that all goes on well as planned. That is it. So Sandro Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes are playing into that midfield, double pivot. Then Murphy, right winger. Gordon, left winger. Alexandra Isak is leading the line. And Arsenal should keep so much in the know that Alexandra Isak has now 17 goals into the Premier League and is one of the highest scoring forwards in the world, you know. And in the first game they played at Emirates, he was responsible for scoring twice against Arsenal. The 2 goals that Newcastle used to win that game of football were obviously scored by Alexandria Isak. That's exactly what went ahead to happen. So that is Newcastle for you, and we wait to see how this side of Arsenal is obviously going to be playing. But one thing I noticed when Arsenal was playing Man City is how Kai Havertz and Martinelli went ahead to really rotate, you know, all interchange places. Every time Arsenal won possession, Kai Havertz played here and Martinelli came here. You understand? Then, every time Arsenal lost possession, you'd see it that Martinelli would run here and Kai Havertz would obviously run here. You understand? So, I believe that the side of Arsenal has a lot to do into this game of football because they are 2 goals down. But, as I told you, my prediction is I see an Arsenal win, but I cannot guarantee you that the win they're going to get will obviously see them go through. That is it. But all I know is that they're obviously going to come up as a club of Arsenal to put in a required shift altogether into this beautiful encounter. That's what I can obviously guarantee you, that Arsenal is going to attack Newcastle from the start of the game to the halt of the game. That's what I can guarantee you, because they know to it that what only is going to help them to go through is what? Winning and scoring goals. They know it's not a game where they're going to come in here looking for 1 goal or any win. They know the kind of win they really want. But even Newcastle at home, they are not a very easy team, I tell you. Newcastle playing at home, they are not an easy team. So we're here, wait and see how that pans out, but we will see what exactly this game of football is going to be like. It's starting in the next 9 minutes here, and that's why I always tell you, subscribe. After subscribing, hit the notification bell, that whenever you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. So Gary Neville says, I can't sense any nerves. There is an excitement. Newcastle have a great chance. The fans are ready for it. That's what Gary Neville said. He has also did and said, it looks like Newcastle are warming up as a back 4. It would have worried me if Bruno and Sandro Tonali had been playing in a 2. It looks like Lewis Hall will be in there to beef up for the front 3. So they're not going to be playing with 5 defenders as earlier revealed to us by Google in the system that Arsenal has gone ahead to bring. That Newcastle had gone ahead to bring. It's a 4-2-3-1 system where Lewis Hall is obviously going to be used to track that right side of Arsenal, because if you look at the side of Man City, most goals came in from that side, meaning that it's the deadliest side that Arsenal uses to obviously go ahead to frustrate its opponents. Gary Neville again said, just some breaking news, Newcastle's defense are warming in a back 4. That's what he said. So that's a clearer indicator about this. So the side of Arsenal knows exactly what they want. And when you look at their bench, Setford, Tierney, Jakub Kiwior, Zinchenko, Merino, Sterling, Carafiori, Ethan Nwaneri. That is it. Newcastle is really having a 4-3-3 system, meaning that Hull is going to be playing alongside Guimaraes and Sandro Tonali. That is it. Front 3, Murphy, Ishak, and Gordon. That's how the side is obviously making up itself to see to it that all goes on well as planned. Mikel Arteta, he says, if we score fast, it will play in their minds. That's what he says. It's a very emotional game. If we score the first goal, it will play in their minds. It's a lot of things to manage for both teams. So he says it right. And all what Arsenal has to do is to get the first goal. It's not a guarantee that when they get the first goal, they'll win. But I can guarantee you that getting a first goal gives them more chances to go through than them allowing Newcastle to take the lead and obviously try to look for 3 goals. You understand? Then Joe Wellington, the manager, has been asked about Joe Wellington, the manager of Newcastle. He has said he's missed out due to knock to his knee. He'll be out for more than 2 weeks. A big blow as he's such a strong player. We've decided tactically to go this way, height being an issue from set pieces, and with Joe Wellington missing, that was a problem for the club of Newcastle. So that's what we're getting through from both managers, and they've come out and obviously had lots of things to say about this beautiful encounter that is obviously going to be happening today. So we are waiting to see how things are really going to pan out, and all in all, we will be waiting to see how Arsenal is going to be lining up Newcastle, because the system, when you look at Sky Sports, they're really bringing in different formations after formations, but all I know is that the game of football will be played, and the due course of that game of football being played will be told, and we'll get to know what exactly that game of football is all about and the formations they're going to hit you. So Rokani David is my name. Hope you guys are really having fun. I think we are heading to the game 5 minutes, and I sign out for now.